This is the Franklin Public Library Board of Trustees meeting. It's August 23rd, 2023. The meeting is being held by Zoom. We'll call the meeting to order. We'll start with a pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I'll read call the roll. Kevin McNeil.
Yes, here.
Iris Kislin.
Here.
Tiana Gresham. Nicholas Champa, I'm here. Mayor Kramer.
Here.
Agnes Kulabanya.
Here.
NBC.
Here.
Amy Arsawala. No.
January.
Okay, I see that and January Adams is with us, as is Bob Wardlow, our technical guru. I'd like to open the meeting to any member of the public who might like to say anything at this time. There will be another public session at the end of the meeting, but right now, is there anyone who'd like to speak up?
Nick, I think we need the open public meeting statement.
You're so right. We certainly do. Okay, sorry. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Public Law 1975, also known as the Sunshine Law. The schedule and notification of this meeting have been provided to the Courier News, the Home News Tribune, and the Franklin Township Clerk. Copies have been posted in the library's vestibule and are also available at the reference desk. Thank you for reminding me, January. Now, are there any members of the public who would like to speak?
It looks like someone just joined with a phone number that I don't recognize.
Oh, Tiana. Okay. I will change the... Hello, Tiana. Okay, so you are here. Okay. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from our June 28th meeting?
I so move. I so move.
Okay. Iris, and then NBC has seconded that. Is there any discussion about the minutes that have been sent out? Seeing no discussion, those in favor of the motion to approve the minutes signify by raising a hand.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Tiana, how about you?
I said aye.
Oh, okay. Thank you. This motion is passed unanimously. And I'd like to move on to to January's director's reports. First, the financial.
Yeah, these are the first ones for the start of the fiscal year.
Yes.
January, can I assume that the retirement was a quarterly payment? Since it looks to be about...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I figure I assumed that, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything else looks in right proportions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there are no questions on the financial report, January, would you like to go on and make some comments on your program reports?
Sure. Let's, the gallery roof. The invitation for bids went out on August 7th. They had a walkthrough here on August 15th, and the sealed bids are going to be opened on August 29th. So that is underway. Franklin Park, I don't know what to say. got held up yet again because of some corrections that need to be made to the site, specifically the sidewalks. Last I heard, Pal Pro was working on it, and they should be doing some work on it next week. I don't
Good.
know if anybody else has any more updated information. Mayor?
Yeah, because we have a member of the press listening. I guess it should disclose that they put in the sidewalks non-ADA compliant, and that's a safety hazard, so we can't open with that. They also made some other mistakes, but they're not safety hazards, so it can wait for them to make those corrections. But we have to have it ADA compliant, because it kind of, to the untrained eye, including mine, it looks like there's ADA things there, but it's off enough that it could be dangerous to someone in a wheelchair. They would have no landing per se that would be neutral and that they wouldn't roll off of if they took their hands off the device. So safety first.
Yeah.
And we're pushing them.
Okay.
Was that just an oversight, or I mean, they did?
Let me not comment.
No comment from me either.
Okay.
But I can comment on some other stuff. On August 1st, the library's new online registration went live. And on National Night Out, we had a table and we had hundreds of attendees stop by. So that was encouraging. The Adult Services Department had 35 programs that had 405 people. And the Youth Services Department had 52 programs that 1,666 people came
Wow,
to.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned in June, we are looking for a new ILS, and the invitation for bids on that went out in the Courier News on June 18th. We got 2 sealed bids back. We opened them on July 11th. We reviewed them. There was a committee of me and 2 staff members. And we have the bid that was found to be the most qualified, the best qualified and lowest was from Innovative Interfaces for an installation cost of $34,625 and an annual service cost of $27,865. And I enclosed our final report for you to look at, and I'll be looking later on in the meeting for a motion to award the contract to Innovative Interfaces.
What was this for, January?
A new ILS, that's the system that you check out books on and that we do all the cataloging on.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple of meetings back. Right?
Yeah. And the other thing I'm going to have for you later on is a new memorandum of understanding between us and the county library to make the pilot program for reciprocal borrowing permanent. We've been doing it for 2 years now. It's been a success, and they want to continue it, and I think you probably do too. So I will ask later on for you to vote on that.
Remind me, are we paying for that?
No,
Good deal.
it helps everybody's circulation figures. It actually, like I said, the ratio is 3 to 1, but everybody's very happy with it. So I think we should continue with it, and so does the county.
People pushed us. I had people from the public pushing us hard on joining that system, and you wisely guided me that having to pay for it would not have served us well.
Yes, I think we're much better off.
So yeah, I think with this worked out.
Yeah, it did. And fortunately, the new well, he's not so new, but he's very open to reciprocal borrowing and things like that. So we have many of the advantages we would have had anyway.
Good.
Yep.
Besides, it looks good for them to be representing
Yes.
almost the entire
Yes.
county.
Yes.
And we are, after all, the largest municipality by population. So That's a feather in his cap as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
Certainly
Okay.
to have us. And the cost to join would increase our expenses by probably 60%.
Mm.
So this is a wonderful deal. And I live in a 55 plus community, and many of the people who live here have come from other Somerset County libraries where they were part of the system, and they're very happy to be able to use the system. We're closer to the Manville Library than to our own library, so some of our people use that. It works out.
Yeah, everybody's happy. It's one of those rare things where everybody's happy. And that's it for my director's report.
Good.
Okay, I have one question about the Lewis Street. You've lost a director. Do you have a replacement for?
Yes,
Okay, so there's a librarian.
yes. Overseeing it, yes.
Okay, thank you. President's report, there is none. Correspondence and communication. January has sent us some very educational pieces to read, and I hope you've all read them. Is there any
Very
comments?
interesting.
Have any comments on any of the 3 articles?
I found the one, what are they afraid of? It was just, I would, same thing that I was thinking about, these banning books. I can't believe that that's going on in this day and time. I mean, it's knowledge, the more knowledge that you have. I mean, I don't understand why would anybody want to keep knowledge away from so yeah, I think that was very relevant, and it was very interesting. So thank you, January,
You're welcome.
especially for that.
There'll
Anyone
be more
else?
coming because there's been a lot of publicity about that lately.
Yeah.
We realize that it's more of a political item than anything else.
So short-sighted, but it's the world we live in.
Yeah, I never thought I'd see it.
Wasn't that what was that book? 1984.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I read that, and
George Orwell.
while you're reading it, that this is a fantasy, like Star Wars or something, and then here we are.
Yeah. Here we are.
Okay.
All right.
Anybody else? Is there any old business? Seeing none. No old business. We'll go on for some new business. January, you mentioned the
ILS.
from Innovative Interfaces. We've seen the final report and the evaluation that January and her staff have done. Is there a motion to enter into this contract?
I motion that we enter into the contract with Innovative for the new ILS system.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Agnes seconds this motion? Okay,
Yes.
Any discussion?
I just remember from the last time we talked about it that this was something that we really needed, and that this was a good deal for us as far as you was concerned, right?
Yes.
January.
And I'd like to point out that this will take quite some time. We timed it that way on purpose, and there's going to be a little overlap between the old system and the new system, so that we're not in case things don't go as smoothly as we hope they do, that we
Right.
won't be left with problematic situation. So it'll take a while. You'll see this after the gallery roof is done, actually, I think.
Okay. Those in favor, please
Aye.
signify by saying aye or raising your hand.
Aye.
Aye.
This
Did I
has,
hear-
this,
did I-
this has passed unanimously. And again, back to the subject of the borrowing, joint borrowing with the Somerset County Library System. January has sent us a memorandum of understanding between the Franklin Township Public Library and the Somerset County Library System of New Jersey. I think you've all had a chance to look it over, and we've already had some comments about this, about how it's working well. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve this memorandum of understanding? NBC has moved. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Kevin has seconded the motion. Is there any discussion on this motion? I will have to admit that at one point I found myself in Manville and has stopped in the library and asked for something or other. I forget what it was, but they didn't even ask me who I was or whether I had a card. And they looked up something for me. I can't recall what it was, but it was so. Okay,
Good.
those in favor?
Aye.
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 Ahmed,
I see
animation hub.
unanimous acceptance of this motion.
Great. I will, I'm the one who signs this, so I will sign this and get it off to the county because I know he wants to submit it at his September meeting, I believe.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
January, what time is the bids open for
On the
the,
29th? Ooh,
Yeah.
I think it's 11. Can I get back to you to let you know for sure?
sure.
Okay. Maybe you should let us all know, January. So,
I can do that.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. There's no executive session required at this time that I can think of. So I'd like to open the second half of the public portion of the meeting. Is there anyone who would like to make any comments? Any member of the public?
There's no, I'm sorry, Jason Bird is the only member of the public with us.
Oh, the Franklin Reporter's there as well.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, seeing no one wishing to make a comment, I'd like to close the second portion of the public meeting. And to confirm our next meeting date, it will be September 27th this year. Is there a motion to adjourn? NBC,
Yes.
you've been busy tonight, NBC.
Very, very.
And
I second.
Hey,
oh, it's a contest. Agnes, I think you beat
She
Evan by
she beat everybody.
a few milliseconds there. Agnes seconds the motion. Any discussion about this?
Now, before we adjourn, I just want to publicly thank our Mayor Kramer. We was having a problem in one of the senior buildings here with their air condition, and he was made aware of it, and he was right on top of it and helped a lot of people out. So I want to extend on behalf of all the residents in that building to let me know to tell you thank you for your help.
Literally my pleasure.
Okay, so that's it.
I've noticed that our member in the red shirt responds to the first name of Mayor more often than he does to the first name of Philip.
Yeah.
Okay.
A true public servant.
Thank you. Okay, so those in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
This meet
Aye.
opposed. This meeting by unanimous consent is adjourned.